Guys, please subscribe and help the channel get to 150k subscribers. Welcome to my FANS Wethu TV. It's the CAF Champions League. Orlando Pirates 1, Stade 1. I'm joined by the double pivot. It's Dr. Tammy and Brother Muta.
Grandest Tibo.
I'm not, remember?
I'm not. Yeah. You know, it's Champions League stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Brother Muta could feel like
Brother Muta
I don't know even without Kalabe controversial or anyhow.
Brother Muta cook.
Steve, yeah, we don't know what to cook, but today is on Tuesday. We had the breaking news for Sundown.
Oh yeah.
So for Mangoba to he was fired.
Sacked.
So yeah, he sacked. Yeah, so he broke the record because because they sacked him as the team is
Number one
in the log, and he was fired.
How many games did he coach there?
Is it seven? Seven games.
on the league.
Hey.
Yeah.
That was quick.
Yeah.
No, 7 games is too much, Steve.
It's a lot.
Let them cook. Yeah, 7 games.
Yeah.
At least 7 minutes. Too much.
How to break the record? I thought Usho would see the time was small.
No. He broke the record because he was fired as number 1 in the log. This is the first coach that is fired
Number 1.
as number 1 in the log. And the
Yes.
better way pay premiership. So he brings the record.
Yeah.
So no one can do that because the coach that are fired, Bob Truter, they were at position 16, 15.
Yes.
So the guy was fired at first position.
He made history.
He made history. And no one can break it.
Yeah.
So it's going to hold it until. And also, Steve, things are tough this year. Betway. Things are tough.
Yes.
Last on the DSTV Premiership, we lost one of our supporters, Mama Joy.
Yes.
They buy at Raleigh AM.
For how much, man?
I don't know for how much.
10,000?
So this week again, we see the big Mazel.
Yeah.
I can't mention the name because
I'm mentioning it. Oh, whatever. Man, this gone.
I can't mention the names because me, I don't know. I'm a slender. I'm not a tough guy. He's gone.
To cheaper.
He's gone to cheaper.
It's official.
It's official. You can't wear the opposite T-shirt.
Without.
If let's say me, I'm on the parents.
Yeah.
I'm born on the parents and I'm down on the parents.
Yes.
I can't wear any T-shirt.
Hey.
I'm coming from the Pompo. There is a Polokwane City, there is a Baroka, there is a Skukune, there is a Black Leopard.
Yes.
So when those teams they are playing against any team,
Yes.
I'll go there to support because I'm coming from their side.
Yes.
But I'm wearing on the parents.
Yes.
On the final of Magezi and Sundown, we went to Bloemfontein.
Yes.
Magezi was giving each and every one T-shirt
Yes.
for free.
Yes.
I rejected. I said, okay, no, thank you.
Yes.
Me, I'm wearing on the parents.
Yes.
Because I'm on the parents supporters.
Yes.
So, man, B is gone.
Definitely.
He's gone.
Definitely.
Because Chipa United, that they don't know his size. They don't know his size.
Yes, keeper.
Yes, keeper. Where did they get his size?
Oh, he went, vela fita.
Baba, he's gone.
Mkhulu ovayile.
Uhambile.
Ucanga bampe malini la?
I'm sure 10 meters.
10.
I'm sure. 10 meters gone. You can't see Papa Wow wearing another T-shirt or any shirt for another team.
Even with 10 million.
That one is a true loyal supporter. Papa Wow.
Yes.
So man, B is gone. He can speak anything on the social media. He's gone.
Utenga social media. What did he say?
Utangambang. But the truth is gone. He's gone.
Gone with
Yeah, you can't have two teams
at the same time.
at the same time.
Hey.
Even if let's say you want to promote a Chipa United there, you must go there on the field wearing Kaizer Chiefs apparel. Because on the he said no, he spent plus 70,000 on the podcast. He said he spent 70,000 buying Chiefs, but now he go Buffalo City Stadium wearing a Chipa United T-shirt. So he's gone. So he can't lie to us. He's gone. So yeah, so let's go to the game.
Hey, yeah, hey, Nyogo. Hey.
Error for the love of money is the root of all evil. The good book. But Steve, are we a game of vandaag?
Yes.
No, I don't think there's any amount of money that would. Like, just to be honest with you, the love that I've received from Orlando Pirates fans in general and from all football lovers across the country and the world at large, I can say it's just after Yabatswadi Baka. The love that I receive is Godini Sagamamizela. It's beyond words. You understand? Yes, we are here to serve this team. I'm not here just to belittle anyone, understand? But Steve, I once told you, before I came here, some of my family members didn't know me. Understand? Yeah. But now I'm known beyond a reasonable doubt to an extent whereby people call me at the video calls. You understand?
Family members.
Yeah, just to prove a point, what's someone like the only fan with a PhD and we are family and stuff. I mean, who meets the chairman at this level as a fan and get the respect and love from your own beloved team, Orlando Pirates? The love that I get, Meauti, I can tell you, I never imagined it in my whole life. And for me, that's more than payment. Understand? It's very substantial. I don't want to compare it to any other person. I mean, I will realize or I don't have even a glimpse of Mama Joy. But let's talk about today's match, Meauti. Orlando Pirates playing against the Stade Abidjan.
Yes.
Talk about Champions League stuff. I mean, you fly. You cannot go Artambo, you fly. There's no time for the Patco bus here. We are talking Champions League standard. Talk about Sipo Chain. I'm talking about the birthday boy today. Talk about the right back, Yarona, Diono Van Rooyen. Talk about Paseka Marco, a player that has not been playing for a long time. Talk about the two centre backs, very underrated Sesani. You talk about his core in CBC. I mean, very good players. And you talk about Makehleni Makaula, whom's job he plays that role. If you were to know the likes of Makelele, the likes of Mbazo Mukwena, whom was not Bafana were not playing him according to his role when he played Dikabu 2010. Because I'm the only person again who qualifies to tell you that they played him as a last man of defense while he was supposed to play. That's what Mbazo, Ukenya Luto. He was supposed to play as that CDM, that defensive midfielder. That's what Makehleni Makaula gives you. He cannot protect the midfield. Do I understand? That's I'm talent of talent mbata. Wamutseba, the ever hard-working Dion Hoto, playing as a right winger, Kataka left. There was Hunalemo Batlango Upasanet. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be. And we're talking about an away game. It's very difficult playing away game in a Champions League. Talk about a very young boy in Mohaung Kota, playing as a winger, obviously. He's got that strength. Unaloka Pasabolo. I mean, who does that at your first season or at your first goal league? I mean, that boy, Rizma Takimang, the best striker in the country by far. You talk about Orlando Pirates, the biggest team in the country now. I did tell you that without any shadow of a doubt. He's the number one striker, Mahopa. He's also a number one striker. It also reflects who is also number one striker, Bafana. That alone should tell you what kind of a quality we have in this team. I mean, for me, this team looked very ordinary. If I were to compare them to any team or PSL, I don't see none. They looked like a very poor team at the beginning of the match, and I blame my players for not being as composed enough to utilize the chances that we had. I thought first half we were going to win around 2 to 3, at least 3 goals, at least. You understand? But talk about that $1 million pass, diagonal pass, it's to Lebuhile Mufukeng, whom I think is very deadly playing as a winger. If you can check that ball, we receiver coming from the wing, from the left side, cutting right, and then he gets in without any fear. I mean, he shouldn't be afraid to take defenders on, and it won't. Remember, when I was sitting here, I said we will get a goal and it will come from a penalty because I had realized that these guys, they can dribble inside the box. You need to do that. South African relies more on skill. We are not... There's a reason why God designed us in this way. He knew that we are to utilize our strength and skill according to the body structure that we have. I told you when someone was acting to be more Europeans than the Europeans themselves, I told you that he will be fired because he's trying to be something that is not. I'm talking about Lirulan. I did say that is going to be fired, and I gave the reasons. And I don't understand why people are asking me now, because now you go 2030, no. Yeah, but since we're busy, we are not there. We are not there. But what I'm trying to say is, we know this thing and we understand why we are saying them. We're not just saying them just frivolously. We understand. You talk about Mokopa, he gets a pass. He makes a run with a defender. Obviously, the defender is trying to make a tackle, almost ball. But what he was supposed to do, because he was coming from the left side and he plays with the right, what you do when you're at the left side and you're playing with your right, because remember, this thing is like mathematics. The more you are too much on your left, the space sapalo siba slim. So what you need to do, you need to cut inside before waiting, because remember there were two Pirates players that were coming. What he needed to do is to go inside, and when you go inside, you are stretching palo. It gives you more wider angle when you cut inside, because palo iada, you don't go paling straight. You go inside so that you widen the palo. Because remember, palo, the more how shift, Leonaya shift. No, understand? So as you went outside, you know what the keeper would have done? The keeper would have also moved according to his movement. And then he hits the ball where it comes from, not where he's going. I don't know if I'm making sense. If you go this side, you have to put it this side. Because naturally, when you cut in, the goalkeeper will also shift. And when he shifts, momentum will not allow him to go to where he's coming from. I'm just saying, if he wanted to score that.
Yeah.
But again, he had another option of holding the ball. When you hold the ball that way, you then wait for those two players that were coming, and then they could just bury the ball. But unfortunately, he didn't do it. And I think Jose Rivero realized that, and what he did, Avela Monza same time, Ukenya the sniper himself. I'm talking about the leading goal scorer, PSL.
Yeah.
Not so really flamboyant in the eyes of many supporters. That's why he's not even playing for Bafana. But I'm the only person who qualifies to tell him that he just needs to keep on playing. And also, then Ukenya, the only player who's got a PhD of passing the ball in talent in Kabelo Dlamini. Then you know you want to play the ball. And Ukenya Rasibocha, who's very composed, who's yet to be seen what kind of a quality he holds. And then Okenyale, this guy, before Kimvudi, and then Okenyale Karim. You can tell that how many skillful players or ball-playing players that we are playing Kabona. But unfortunately, here's the cause. I don't think we had much of a shot at goal in terms of shooting from outside the box. Because there are games sometimes where if you can't score, you just need to try and score from a distance.
Yeah.
If you can't score, just try out pass a net. But it didn't happen the way. But anyway, we are grateful as Orlando Pirates supporters that we managed to score away. But for me, I think it's very disappointing performance in terms of Orlando Pirates standard. We had an avalanche of chances here. We were supposed to win this match. This was the weakest team that we ever played against. And we're supposed to win at least by 4 or 5. And if we bring this kind of mentality into the team, and sometimes, Tibo, you check. If you go to an opponent who is weak and you realize or they are weak, you need to win such games. You understand? We were supposed to win this match. I know one may say, okay, it wouldn't matter that much. But it's about time that we realize that we are even bigger than Al Ahly. You understand? Had we won this, remember now, we are number 1.
Yeah.
And we didn't win. We just got a draw.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about a game that we could have easily won. I'm telling you that. We could have easily buried this game. But unfortunately, in fact, I won't say unfortunately. We need to take responsibility. Yes, I know according to paper it says we have drawn away. But we're supposed to win this match. I watched this game. First 3 minutes, I said that we are playing against cows here. We're going to beat these ones. And these guys are putting my PhD in risk of being revoked because I hardly predict nonsense. Yeah. And Bankets are predicted nonsense. No, they were supposed to win this match. I won't shy away from it. This is the team that I love, but we're supposed to win it. I'm very disappointed. But anyway, we take a draw. away from home. We'll come back, we'll redeem ourselves, and go to Egypt and collect our maximum points. Because people must never misunderstand this concept of playing home and away. Because in Egypt, they will be so attacking us and they'll expose themselves. We rely more on speed and wing, and that's how we're going to punish them. We're going to sit back and park a train, and they'll come heavily on us. But we've got them emotional maturity. And by the way, I'll go to the dressing camp. I'm the only person who's allowed to do so and talk to the boys and encourage them that they need to bring and win. These group stages, we have to pass. We have to pass by anything.
Yeah.
Dark or blue, we have to. You understand? But anyway, and a Merry Christmas again to all soccer fanatics. May we have a lovely one. Even Mangoba Mniti must just be proud that he served the team for a decade. Hasemang Lemang, he must brace himself. I think for me, Sundowns was holding him back. Because you know this thing of over appreciating money more than passion. That's what limits you. I mean, you talk about a coach that has been coaching and look good and everything, but now you over relaxed because now you are so comfortable. But then it limits you. It stops 10 years of your life. You know what? I once said, Captain, the moment or the day that money exceeds passion, that's where you lose it. When you'll think you've made it because now, I've made money for 10 years. But were you saving purpose? No, you were not saving purpose. Even now, they've got the Englishman, Steve Compeller. He was coaching Golden Arrows. They took him at Golden Arrows and they brought him there to speak English and motivate players. But are they not delaying him? He's been delayed because he should be a coach and be building his CV beyond finances. And one might be asking myself, why am I saying this? I'm the only person who qualifies to talk this. The whole world, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm the only person who's able to also to talk to chairmen and to talk to everyone in the soccer fraternity.
Yes.
And I dare tell you, Wabon. So it is what it is. Coaches must never be over-relaxed, even players. Because let me tell you what happens. At Sundowns is a very good team, filled with quality. And let me tell you, if you've got qualities, Tibo, and then if I've got a wife and I bring quality Woolworth staff who are pair with all the resources and they can't cook, it's not me. They simply cannot cook. Yes. If you say sales, for example, is a 68 million striker and he looks like a cow, it means the coach is failing because he's proven to be a star.
True.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But I don't want to get into the controversy of that.
You can.
Mamelodi Sundowns is playing the CAF Champions League tomorrow.
Yes.
And hopefully they win as they represent all Mzansi teams. So they are a monument of success in terms of South African football. And we wish them nothing but the best. But what I'm telling you, people should take and carry. Even players, they must stop this thing of signing contract at teams that they will only enjoy money and not enjoy play. If you had jersey number 18 area in Benny McCarthy, this is what he was talking about when he said Lebuhile Mufukeng should go to a team that where he can play. Because if you don't play, you delay yourself growth. You understand? Don't be over-reliant on the salary or you understand? Check passion. You were there because of the talent and because they saw you playing. So how do you expect to grow when you're overbenched? That's why there's an issue at Orlando Pirates of Sandile Mthethwa or Sanele Mthethwa. I'm very happy. I love the guy. But unfortunately, he was not playing. And he had to go somewhere where he will play. He didn't come at Orlando Pirates to sit on the bench. He came to play because he's that talented. Yeah. I mean, you talk about one of the most skillful, if not the skillful player in kana ke mang twane ba motsamaisitseng o dlalang winger. Yeah. Otladisa. I'm very happy. You can tell that the team just want the boy to grow and play. Soccer players must play football. They must not be overbenched. And some teams, when we talk about this, they think we hate them. And you tell yourself, people will tell you, hey, Pirates doesn't have depth. They don't have players. If you've got a player who plays as a right back and also who plays as a left back and also plays as a right winger, he's a versatile player. You understand what I'm trying to say? It means you've got 2 in 1. Yeah. So you don't need many players. I mean, we've won the Champions League with lesser squad. Do you understand? You knew there was going to be William Okpora, there's going to be Gavin Lane, there was going to be Brendan Silent, John Muet. You could name that squad. I don't know what people are trying to achieve by having a squad. Ukare ke kereke tsamaya ka bus ba batla lo rapela ko FNB wa ka stadium. This is a soccer team. You play 11 players. You can have 11 players and have 6 seated on the bench. You don't need a bunch ukare ke utsamale crowd. No. Let me tell you about the squad of 1996 at Clive Barker, one of the most underrated coaches. You could tell that you'll always see a Dr. Kumalo, see a Shoes Mushweu, you see all the Andre Arons, or you could name that squad at ease. You didn't need to have 5 strikers, 10 defenders. No, that's not how you are. Ubulaya talent ya batho ba bangwe.
Babulaya di player.
All you were not
babulaya di player ringa bar. Sundowns bulaya di player.
Hey, Azakar Sundowns. Azakar Sundowns.
Ati buwa Sundowns boss. Laka buwa Sundowns.
No, but
Brother Mutau kulmanga wani. Brother Mutau, be honest.
Are you suggesting that I'm being sarcastic, my brother?
Indeed.
No. The Sundowns is a very good team.
But you're talking about Sundowns.
If the shoe fits, abayapar.
No, we're not remang.
No, I'm just saying in general. I was talking about Pirates. That Pirates, I'm happy that they released Sandile Mthethwa and they're allowed. I'm just stating.
No, but keep the team being buying the players a buyer.
Le Chiefs are yet, huh?
I look like Sundowns.
Or if you say Sundowns, all right. Yeah, if you say Sundowns. I didn't say anything. Remember, now we're trying to be as professional as ever. You know where our voices heads to. I mean, some of us are internationally acclaimed fans. So yeah, international me out here. Yeah. So, but what I'm trying to say is, players are there to play football, not to be overbenched. Yeah. You understand? But I was not here for controversy. It's not something that I shy away from it. I don't mind. I'm not money. I cannot be loved. I've realized that at the age of 10 that I cannot say things just to be loved. And I'm very confident. I mean, you talk about a 90-year-old in terms of emotional intelligence.
I know.
I mean, if I make sense to 3 people rather than 100 people, I make sense to people that matters. That's why I'm a PhD holder.
Man of the match first.
Man of the match, I'll give it to CBC.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.